Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, we have a massive show ahead. So any of you guys are new to the channel, please do subscribe and let us help, reach our next target of 150 subscribers. And you know what, smash the like button as well. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. As I've just mentioned, it is going to be a massive show, man. It is going to be a massive show because we have some breaking news coming out. Some really, not breaking per se, but yeah, definitely some interesting news. So as you guys have already seen in my title, that yeah, there have been some news regarding Jadon Sancho, regarding Anthony Martial. We will talk about our incomings as well, such as Amrabat. We all know that deal is quite imminent as it stands right now. So yeah, we will talk all of that thing, man. Rohit is saying that he cannot like the video. It's okay, brother. It's okay. What can you do, man? If YouTube is not allowing you to like my videos, what can you do? It's okay, man. It's okay. You have come and joined. That's what mattered the most. Hello, man. Hello. Hi, Red Devil, bro. Red Devil, bro. Yeah, man. I have seen your text, man. That's okay, bro. Yeah, I will give you a poll. I will just let you cover up just one subject. Then I will put up the poll. I do want to know your opinion. So yeah, I would do that. So this is coming from Court Offside, and they are saying that Erik ten Hag is currently open to letting Jadon Sancho leave Manchester United as long as a realistic offer is made. He also wants assurances those funds will be reinvested. However, any approaches too late in the window could force him to reconsider. See, the thing is that, as we all know, we have not a massive amount of left in this particular summer transfer market. Yeah, Erik ten Hag is open to sell Jadon Sancho if we are going to get a reasonable price for him. As we all know that yeah, we have paid an hefty amount of money to Dortmund while we signed him, and he is in a huge salary structure. I must say that as well. He is what, around 300 to 325k a week. So that is absolutely massive. So selling him out would not be the easiest deal. But as the news are coming out, that yeah, we can see that Jadon Sancho going out, and we can reinvest that money, as Erik ten Hag have mentioned, that he also wants assurances those funds will be reinvested. So if that is the case, we will definitely go out and secure some other player if we are letting go of Jadon Sancho. So my question would be to you guys, my poll would be to you guys. It would be an interesting poll, I must say that. Just a second, guys. I am putting the poll right now as we are speaking. Where is that button? Yeah, I have found it. See, the thing is that we all know that, as we have seen already the case with Harry Maguire, that it could be quite hard to sell those players who are in a stupid amount of wage structure. So anyway, I would just put up the question. It would be a simple yes or no, man. I have put up the poll. Please, guys, please do interact in that poll and let me know in the comment section as well. What do you think about the Jadon Sancho situation? Rohit is saying female fans against me. Yeah, man, I will get into that. Let me just cover up the Jadon Sancho and Martial part. I will as you guys can see that there is a Greenwood latest update, so I will get into that. I do want to cover up this bit first. So yeah, what Erik ten Hag have said that yeah, he wants to let go of Jadon Sancho if a reasonable price comes in. That is quite important, man. So we have seen, in my opinion, what should be the reasonable price? In my opinion, it should be around what, 60-65 million, I think, because we all know we will not going to get 75 or 85 million pounds for Jadon Sancho. That is just not going to happen. So yeah, I guess getting 60-65 million pounds for Jadon Sancho could be a very lucrative deal for us. As it stands right now, Aston Villa have, showed some real potential to buy Jadon Sancho. They haven't had put any formal bid whatsoever, but they do have showed some interest in Jadon Sancho. If that is the case, the thing is that we have already seen in our forward position, we do have a lot of wing support. Whether it's left wing or right wing, we have amples of player. So I do not see, as we have seen already in our preseason matches, that Erik ten Hag trying out Jadon Sancho as the false nine. But I do not think that would be the case in the in the coming season. Even if he lets Sancho play, I highly doubt that we will see him that false nine position. So please, guys, please do let me know in the comment section. Would you think how much amount do you think Manchester United should get if they decide to let go of Jadon Sancho? I would be really interested to know that. So yeah, man. And the next part was Aston Villa are monitoring Jadon Sancho's situation. Some other sides in the Premier League and others abroad have also internally discussed him. Mounting interest in the player could lead to a late transfer dash. See, as they have also already Erik ten Hag have mentioned, that yeah, if it is quite late into the transfer market, he may reconsider, because see, we can't just Jadon Sancho, we can't just let go of Jadon Sancho and doesn't buy any other player. That will just not happen. That is the main reason he have asked for assurances that yeah, he should be assured that the money we will be accumulating by selling Jadon Sancho, that should get reinvested in the club. Whether he may go out for a midfielder, maybe another forward, that may happen as well. We all know there are still some players like Randall Kolo Muani and players like that are still available in the market. We can go out and make those deals happen, as we have seen already. If you are not, I'm pretty sure that you guys are quite active in social media, so you guys are already aware of the Harry Kane and especially the Moises Caicedo situation. I mean, what the hell, man? What just happened with Moises Caicedo? Chelsea has spent 3 months, after Moises Caicedo, and just overnight he joined Liverpool. And I will give credit to Liverpool. Believe me, as a Manchester United fan, I absolutely do not like them, but there is a credit due for them. The way they have handled the situation with Moises Caicedo, it was yesterday when the rumors just came out, in the social media. It was circulating that yeah, Liverpool can go for Moises Caicedo. They are interested in him and all that stuff. But then just a few hours later, bam, man, they have signed him. I mean, seriously, why can't we do those kind of deal, man? Why, when it comes to Manchester United, we already know how many amount of time we take to make any deal happen. Whether it's buying a player or it's letting go of our current players, it does not matter. We take our sweet time. So yeah, it was quite impressive from Liverpool, I must say that. But anyway, moving on to our own subject, our own matter. So let me check the poll. How many of you guys want to let go of Jadon Sancho? 100%. So there is only 5 votes though, but 100% of you guys wants Jadon Sancho to let go of. You want Manchester United to sell Jadon Sancho and buy another player. See, there are some rumors coming out regarding Tchouaméni, regarding Gravenberch and all those players. As I have mentioned, it is not necessarily, if we do let go of Jadon Sancho, it is not absolutely necessary that we will be spending that money on a forward. That may not be the case. We can spend that money on a midfield, on an attacking mid, players like, maybe players like Kudus, Mohamed Kudus, he is still available in the market. And as we all know, as I was saying, why do I prefer Benjamin Pavard? The same reason, for that particular reason, I would prefer Mohamed Kudus as well. Because he is a versatile player when it comes to his positioning. He can play as an attacking mid, he has played as a right wing, he has played as a centre forward, so he can do multiple jobs in a squad. He's a perfect squad player, whether he's on bench or in the starting 11. So that those things can be really crucial. See, the thing is that when it comes to Manchester, I know that there are a lot of fans out there who will say, yeah, Jadon Sancho deserves another year and all that stuff. Yeah, you can say that. I will not oppose to that. But the thing is that we all know in this modern day how football works. It is ruthless. It is absolutely ruthless. If we are, if there is any chance we are going to get a hold of Tchouaméni or Gravenberch, those are the players respectively signed by Real Madrid and Bayern Munich in the last year. So they would be going out of the club after just 1 year. So they are not thinking about that. Yeah, that Tchouaméni needs to get another year and all that stuff. But as Manchester United fan, I have said that myself, that yeah, Sancho deserves another year. But if we can go out and sell Sancho and accumulate a sum of money where we are able to go out and secure players like maybe Mohamed Kudus, that would be absolutely brilliant. That would be absolutely brilliant. I am seeing that many of you guys are online right now. So please do let me know your opinion on that Jadon Sancho subject. I will get into that. And please do vote on the poll. I would like to know what you guys think. And any of you guys are new to the channel and enjoying the show, please do help us reach our next target of 150 subscribers. So please, brother, if you are a Red Devil and enjoying our show, do hit the subscribe button. So anyway, these were all the news, regarding Jadon Sancho. There are 11 votes and 91% of you wants him out and spend that money elsewhere. See, I do think that would be quite, sensible thing to do. Because as we all know, how many players do we have as wingers? In right wing, we have Anthony, we have Amad Diallo, he's not going anywhere. And if we are not sending Pelistri on loan, then he will be there as well. In left wing, we all know that it is I would say it is a fort on our left wing with Marcus Rashford and, Garnacho. So I do not see, seriously, I do not see Jadon Sancho getting any time of, any kind of substantial time in the coming season. And the amount of which he is in, we spend around 18 million for him, every year. So by selling Sancho, we will be, saving that amount of money as well. I'm pretty sure if we can get a hold of players like Tchouaméni or Mohamed Kudus or Gravenberch or someone like that, I'm pretty sure that they will not be going, those players will not be going to get that amount of wage. It was Ed Woodward's stupidity. It was indeed. So yeah, brother. Farindra is saying Jadon Sancho should not be sold. I have seen that many of you guys are talking about Greenwood. I will get into that. Do not worry, man. Only Sancho needs regular play time. See, the thing is that he needs that. So why isn't he getting that? We have seen Erik Ten Hag is quite fair. He can be ruthless, but he is fair. If he really thinks it, and there is one thing as well, I would address that. Believe me, he will prefer Anthony over Jadon Sancho in the right wing, because he is the one who have gotten Anthony in the first place, who have invested 100 million euros for that particular player. Jadon Sancho was not Erik Ten Hag signing. I know it may sound unfair, but that is a fact, brother. That is a fact. So he will obviously put his all mind and all effort to Anthony rather than Jadon Sancho. If Jadon Sancho was that brilliant, he would have given him the chance. But as we have all seen, that is not the case. He still needs time, and it's his third year. He still needs time. Why aren't we getting ruthless with him as well? And if we can get an hefty amount of money out of him, I really think that we should do that. But please, you are entitled to your opinion, and please do let me know in the poll what your opinion is. Sancho is, Deliso is saying Sancho is leave United, Martial out. Yeah, man, Martial, I will get into the Martial subject as well. Farindra is saying Mourinho can either break or create Jadon Sancho. I hope so, brother. See, I have a lot of hope in Mourinho, but I do not think that he will go out on Roma, man. I am quite unsure of that. I do not think that Jadon Sancho would prefer a move from Manchester United to Roma at this point of time. He's 23 years of age. I do not think that is going to happen. And the wage structure he is in right now, There is no way Roma is going to pay him 300k a week. So that, and if we are going to loan him out, we will have to pay his wage. So why should we pay his wage and let him play for another club? That does not make any sense. If he was on 60-70k a week, that would have been the case. But he's what, 300 plus k a week, man. That does matter. Farindra is saying, if they both are sold, then please guys, I will get into the Mason Greenwood subject, but please do interact with me regarding the Jadon Sancho subject first. If they both are sold, then Moani need an out striker one more. Yeah, man. See, the thing is that if we are going to get rid of Jadon Sancho and Martial as well, we will definitely need another forward. There is no doubt about that. We cannot put all our hopes on one player, and that would be Hojlund, and he's 20 years of age. As the news are coming out right now, that Inter Milan may be interested in signing, Anthony Martial, but to be very honest, by selling Martial, we will not be getting a huge amount of money. We could max to max accumulate 15 if they're really very generous, and if we can pull that deal, maybe we can get 20 million. As we have seen with the Fred case, that we have let him go for what, 10 million euro. That is a joke. That is a joke. I know, I will say that we need to get rid of those kind of players, but letting him go for 10 million, that should not have been the case, man. Absolutely not. So yeah, I do hope that if we are going to let go of Martial to a club like Inter Milan, we have seen how they have dealt with us regarding Andre Onana. We should get at the very least of 15 to 20 million. I think that could be the case, and that should be the case, man. Delizo is saying Joao Felix and Amrabat and Neymar United is better. Man. See, the names you have just took, brother. If those things happen, we all know that Amrabat is going to come. That was the main reason we will let go of Fred on that amount of money. I'm pretty sure we are going to see some official bids going in for Amrabat, as was the case actually. It came from, I guess, Athletic, it came from. That yeah, we are going to put a 30 million euro bid, which would be around what, 26 million pound, I guess. We would do that in this weekend. So I guess, as I have said, we can see at least a year we go, before we do our kickoff in our Wolves match. That can happen. There is a huge probability of that happening. Let me check the poll for a while, brother. There has been 90 votes and 84% of you wants out of the club. Okay, man, okay. So now I will, as I'm seeing that every one of you guys are getting obsessed with that Mason Greenwood thing. So that came from Athletic, and they are saying, in the scenario that Greenwood stays, United are understood to have discussed a phased process that would include encouraging him to receive counseling as well as a television interview in which he is challenged on the events that have brought him to this point. So yeah, man. See, the thing is that I have said this earlier as well. If we are, going to play Mason Greenwood in this particular season, obviously there will be some PR stunts. As we all know, Manchester United care about that a whole lot. So yeah, man, that can happen, and that will happen if we decide. And see, there was some news that we are going to announce officially what we have decided regarding Mason Greenwood, and we are 1 or 2 days away from our kickoff of that Wolves match, but we still haven't heard anything from our officials. We can hear some news, we can hear some official statement coming out of the club, maybe in the coming hours, but at this point, as it stands right now, we haven't heard anything from the club. So that just shows you, man, even they are quite confused. And what you guys are mentioning, that a group of Manchester United fans are planning protests to let the club know they don't want Mason Greenwood back. Their banner will be on display before Monday's game against Wolves. How many times I have said that? How many times I have said that there will be backlash from our own crowd? Let's just forget for a second that there will be a massive backlash from the opponent crowds as well when we are going to, club fields like Anfield, Stamford Bridge, maybe, Emirates, Etihad, wherever you say. there will be thousands of people. There will be thousands and thousands of people who will be booing, who will be bantering Mason Greenwood on the ground. That will happen. And believe me, he's 21 years of age, so essentially he is a kid. I know that he himself has a kid, but he is also a kid, man. 21 years of age is nothing, absolutely nothing in front of a crowd bantering. That can put a major hemorrhage in his mentality. As I said, his mental health is one thing as fans we should be concerned about. If we do want Mason Greenwood on the field, as I know that many of you guys want that, the majority of you guys want Mason Greenwood back, and I get that. But the thing is that you have to keep in mind, why do we want him back? Why do we want him back? Is it only because of his quality? No, man. No, absolutely not. Because we do want him, because we do not have enough strength up front. If we were going to sign Hoyland and Victor Osimhen and Harry Kane, I'm pretty sure no one would have even remembered about Mason Greenwood. That would have not been the case. But as we do not have any strength whatsoever other than Hoyland, and especially if we are going to let go of Martial, there will be even lesser strength. So I guess that is the main reason we are opting for Mason Greenwood. But keep one thing in mind, man. Keep one thing in mind. I will not criticize you. As I've always said, in this community, you guys are absolutely entitled to your own opinion, and you do not have to comply with me everything I say. But I will say one thing though: the quality we have seen in Mason Greenwood 2 years back, or 1.5 years or 2 years back, we will not see that. I have seen some clips, as I'm sure you guys have seen as well. There are lots of clips circulating of Mason Greenwood training. He doesn't look sharp, man. He does not look sharp. Believe me, he will get run over by the defenders if Eric Ten Hag decides to let him play in the first team. I am pretty sure that will not be the case. Even if we decide to let him stay, he will be, get integrated in the team gradually. See, if Eric Ten Hag decides that he wants Mason Greenwood in his squad, that's okay, brother. That is absolutely fine. As I've said so many times, I trust my manager. I believe in my manager. So if he decides to do that, I will support that. I will do that. But the thing that will happen, the things that are inevitable, if we do let him play, we have already seen those things started. So yeah, man, that will happen. Anurag is saying they should just stick to the female team and leave the main team. We can't afford to lose Greenwood because of some few female fans. That's not acceptable. It's either they go support other teams or Greenwood stays. I don't know, man. They give their boyfriend second chance, but don't want to give Greenwood a second chance. Okay, man, that was quite funny, I must say. Especially given the mind of the situation. His wife, who was accused, should come out and talk about the matter publicly once and for all. This is the best way to end Greenwood saga. Absolutely, man. See, believe me, I do not wanted to say it out loud publicly, but I will say that if anyone wants to judge me, anyone wants to banter me, they're welcome to do so. But the thing is that what Joshua have just mentioned, his girlfriend, they are together. They are together. How many times I have said I do not know the guy personally. I have said, as is the case with you guys as well. None of us know Greenwood personally. Our relationship with Greenwood was on the pitch. We know him as a footballer. So we do not have any personal experience per se with Mason Greenwood. So yeah, if they have, settled their, whatever that was, if they have settled that, who are we to judge anything? Their legal stance, I know that the case wasn't even, gone in the court. It got dismissed. Even it got into the court. So yeah, essentially, he is innocent. And they are both living together. They have a child now. So I do not see who am I or anyone to judge Mason Greenwood. I do not see that. But you know what? If I even think that, if you think that will not stop the opponent fan or maybe some of our fans as well to stop bantering him, stop booing him, and maybe do some protests as well, that those things will happen. Jerry is saying, how many female fans do we have throughout the world? They're supposed to focus on how to motivate their female team on winning female EPL this season. They are busy writing useless protest letter here and there. They should let male fans decide male issues and female fans to decide female issue. The lady they're defending don't get Bella pregnant, and she don't want the baby, and sorry, those that the matter no concern, they hold banner right useless protest. I can see opposition clubs at work. See, the thing is that, man, we cannot just dismiss them because they are females. Absolutely not. We should not do that. I will absolutely not do that. A fan is a fan. There is no gender when it comes to a fan. If you are a Manchester United fan, you are a Manchester United fan. If you are a Red Devil, you are a Red Devil. There is no gender for a Red Devil, whether it's male or female or any other case. I do not care for that. But the one thing I will say, there will be protests. Whether you like it or not, there will be protests, there will be booing, there will be bantering, and that is not the first time I am saying these things. I have been saying these things for several weeks out right now, that there will be a lot of bantering, and you can't even imagine what will happen if Mason Greenwood comes out of the crowd, such as, I don't know, Anfield. We all know how cruel Anfield can be. And if we put Mason Greenwood on that field, believe me, he will get butchered by the fan. He will be. Gautam is saying nonsense. They should protest against Glazers and leave Greenwood alone. They should do that. They can protest against Greenwood if they think so, but they should protest against Glazers as well. Steve is saying, I don't think they really care about United's situation. It's a male team and we want him back. I'm sure this is coming from our rival, so it shouldn't be considered. Bring back Mason. Playing Red Devil's advocate. If the girl who accused him has let it go, shouldn't we? That was my point, brother. That was my point. I see, the thing is that we do not know him personally. So if they have settled the matter, who am I to judge anyone? Who the fuck am I to judge anyone? If the court have found him guilty, if the girl who was in, I forgot his name, it was something Harriet, I guess. So yeah, if she was actively protesting Greenwood, if that was okay, that would have been okay. But as they have settled the matter, who are we to judge Greenwood, man? So yeah, so that is the main thing. We will see that him playing in the Manchester United shirt in this very year. Because I do not think that Eric Ten Hag would care about anything, but I absolutely do think if our club decides to let him play in this season, they should do some, real homework of how to handle the situation. Because we do not want another drama in this coming season. We have had enough of drama and circus. We have seen that Ronaldo drama in the last year, so we do not need another one in this coming season, because that does hamper our gameplay, that does hamper our club's stature and all that stuff. So I do not want that to happen. That was the main reason I was always opted for to let Mason Greenwood out on a loan and see what happens from there, because time heals things. It does. Time does heals things. But we will see, man. If they decide to let him stay, he will play. I don't think they see the situation clearly. In a case where they are back together with the baby and he is not guilty, it's more than okay to bring him back. Reminder that Benjamin Mendy lost his City career due to false accusations from the same sex. Absolutely, man. That is absolutely spot on. I will not say that what is right or wrong regarding the Mason Greenwood subject, because see, the thing is that it does not matter what I think or what you think even that case. We will talk about that. We can talk about that all day long. But at the end of the day, it will not matter. It will only matter what our club thinks, what Eric Ten Hag thinks of Greenwood. So we will see, man. We will see when that happens. Are they so perfect in whatever they do? Mistakes are human and corrected. So he has learned from that and deserves second chance. Osman is saying, Mason back is all what we want. To hell with female fans. There are thousands of teams in the world. They are free to choose other sponsorless small teams in London who lacking fans. See, man, I will see the live poll. It's 32 votes and 78% of you guys want Jadon Sancho out. So I will end the poll right now, but I will put up another poll. I do want to see another poll as well. This is going to be interesting. I haven't done this poll in our community. Do you want Mason Greenwood back? Yes or no? I will ask this to my community, to our community. I do want to see what happens. I have put up the poll on Mason Greenwood, so feel free to let know your opinion, brother, on the poll as well. Ono is saying, let female fans stick to their women's team. How many teams have players abused racially in front of them? The fans, what have they done to stop? That's bullshit. If the spouse forgiven Mason, who else should object? As I've said, man. How can they say that it was without consequences? How much did he lose and missed? No one of them would agree. Their husband lost that. And after all, they're together and have a baby. It means that your sister have forgiven her. What about you? Yeah, man. Benjamin Mendy was falsely accused by a group of women that almost ended his career, but they are moving freely. But Mendy wasted 2 years in police custody without salary. The same gender are here tell us who to play and who not to play for us. I think the government should look into their attitude lately. They have an agenda. See, man, let's not jump into any conclusions. See, as I've said, it is not that there will be only female protesters. Believe me, it may well be the case right now, but you will see him getting bantered by every gender man, whether it's male or female man. It does not matter. It will not matter. He will get bantered. I know that the majority of the fans does want him back. Maybe he can, those who doesn't want him back, he can change their mind as well. That can happen. That can happen. We all know how brilliant he was when he played for us. I hope he gets that form back. But I do not think that would be the case. It will take some time. It will take a substantial amount of time. My question is why the court let this matter go and some individual around Mason Greenwood keep saying things that doesn't matter. Mason's girlfriend, who was a victim, also let it go. To the females out there, I know how you feel about this situation. Mason Greenwood isn't the only one who has done such thing. There are many men who did badly than Greenwood, but yet they were given a second chance. Second matters in this. Yeah, man, I do hope even, see, the thing is that we can't say for certain that he was innocent or guilty, but do I think that he deserves a chance? I do that. I do that. If anyone is out there who judges me for that, can judge me, but I do want him to at least see that he is getting a fair chance. Whether it's, in Manchester United or on some other club, there are some other clubs I'm pretty sure who would be very interested to sign Mason Greenwood. So wherever he chooses to go or whatever our club decides, I will respect that. But I do think that yeah, he deserves a second chance at the very least. At the very least. Modiji have done that. Modiji have said his piece. Let's not talk about Greenwood anymore and let's go for Harry Maguire. Yeah, man, 21 have also said that. Yeah. Man, you guys are, having fun with the Harry Maguire song, huh? There is some other song as well, I can't remember the music per se, the tune. It was around like, sorry, I just forgot. Mine was Harry Maguire. So yeah, man. Rajdeep is saying they're mad. It means they don't care about the girl in question. They don't care about her and her baby. If Greenwood is expelled from football, can he take care of the baby and the mama? Yeah, that is also up for man. There are lots of aspects, we can talk all day, as I said, we can talk all day long, regarding Mason Greenwood. But that will do us no good. Greenwood Coach. Crazy to think only a year ago we were signing Casemiro for £70 million. Fast forward a year and players such as Moises Caicedo are going to 110. Absolutely, man. We should talk about that. It is a record signing. It is, what? A year ago, when we signed Pogba, then on that period of time, Jurgen Klopp came out and said that even if he had money, he would never do it, that way. He would do it differently. That the football has gone to shit and all that stuff. But now, here we are. Liverpool have spent a record amount of money, on Moises Caicedo. I will give all the kudos to Brighton, man. The way they have dealt with Moises Caicedo's situation, that was absolutely brilliant. I don't know who our club will sign which player or not, I do not know that certainly right now, but we should definitely get a hold of the football director or CEO or whoever that is, or the negotiator who works for Brighton. We should secure him, man. We should definitely secure him. The way he have done that Caicedo deal. I mean, what? Believe me, Liverpool have overpaid. Moises Caicedo should have cost any club max to max of 60 to 70 million pounds, man. Max to max 70 million pounds. But they ended up paying 110 million. And that is massive. That is absolutely massive, man. I mean, seriously, what the hell were they thinking? I know it will do, it will do some good for them. I'm pretty sure of that. But spending 110 million, that's ridiculous, man. Yes, Greenwood को चाहिए क्योंकि हमारे पास प्लेयर खरीदने के पैसा नहीं है भैया और yeah, man. That is one of the main reasons I have just said. Believe me, if we could have gotten a hold of players like Haaland, Harry Kane and Victor Osimhen, in this point of time, we would not even be thinking about Mason Greenwood. The only reason he is up for debate right now, because we do not have enough strength. And what I have said every time, no matter what the problem is, no matter what kind of problem Manchester United is facing, if you dissect it properly, it will come down to the Glazers. It will come down to the Glazers, man. So yeah, I as I've said so many times, you just cannot, put that out of your mind. We should always keep that in mind. Whatever hardship we are facing and we will be facing in the coming days, it's only because of the Glazers. They just do not care enough for our club to let it run healthy in a healthy way. So yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. Let's not talk about Greenwood anymore. We have done that. We will see what our club decides, what Eric Ten Hag decides. So yeah, we will support that. I will support that, whatever they decide, man. So anyway, there has been some, fun news as well. I would like to cover that. Just a second, guys. There was an update from, Fabrizio Romano. I guess it was, yeah, we have all seen that, that Harry Kane has put on the green light to the move to Bayern Munich. But after that happened, even Fabrizio Romano have said, here we go. But after a while, he said, final poker games of Kane saga. Harry Kane and his camp at the airport in order to fly to Munich. Tottenham now asking to change some small conditions of the deal. Kane just waiting to fly. What Spurs approve? Daniel Levy in USA and so on different time zone. I mean, how much drama is there left regarding that Kane deal, brother? I mean, how much drama is left to still there to see for us? I mean, it's more dramatic than a soap opera. I must say that. The Kane saga is more dramatic than a soap opera, man. It is absolutely. Shonatan is saying, Caicedo 124 million, Van Dijk 85 million, Nunes 80 million, Szoboszlai 70 million, Alisson 62, Keita 60, Jota 60, Fabinho 45, McAllister 45, Gakpo 42, Konate 42, Liverpool, don't spend money. Yeah, man, they have spent after Jurgen Klopp have joined Liverpool, they have spent over 1.2 billion. So let's not, kid with that. Let's not allow them to kid with us that, yeah, we do not spend money. We are that old school club who believes in quality, who think that, yeah, we can be, a bit different from some money-grabbing clubs such as Manchester United and Manchester City and, maybe Newcastle. That is absolutely pure bullshit, man. That is top-level bullshit from Jurgen Klopp. He's a fucking hypocrite. I like him as a manager. He's a good manager. I will never decline that. I will never deny that. But he's a fucking hypocrite when it comes to spending money. The amount of money he has spent after joining Liverpool, it's 1.2 billion. And it's not even a decade he has joined Liverpool. So yeah, man, you can see that. Yeah, when some opponent fans come out and say, yeah, you guys have spent 72 million on a young player, why should we not do that? Why should we not do that? If our manager is confident in their player, it does not matter what his age is. It does not matter what it should have made us feel better if Whelan was 24 years of old. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It would have just meant that we would have gotten 4 years less of service from him than we are going to get right now. So yeah, man, it does not matter what his age is. It does not matter how much money we have spent on Whelan, when we can see that how much money every other clubs are spending, and how many times Eric Ten Hag have mentioned that if we are going to fight for that top 4 position, if we are going to give a proper fight to Manchester City, we need investment. We do need that. We absolutely need that. As you guys know, that as we have said in this session as well, that if we are going to let go of Jadon Sancho, Eric Ten Hag have asked for assurance so that he can spend that money on some other players. Maybe it's in a forward position, maybe in a midfield or attacking midfield area, whatever that is, whatever he suits, he feels good, whatever he feels that he would be a good signing, he would spend it on that. So let's not kid ourselves that clubs like Liverpool does not spend money. They do that, and they do that enormously, man. Rito Brother is saying, after agreeing to sell Fred to Fenerbahce, Manchester United will now finally make a 30 million euro bid to sign Sofian Amrabat. MUFC Gazette. It was Gazette. Yeah, I was thinking it was from the Athletic. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for pointing that out. I was wrong about that it was coming from Athletic. It came from Gazette. I didn't remember that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, as I've said, we can hear that. Here we go. Those 3 magical words coming out of Fabrizio Romano before we kicks off in that Wolves game. If that happened, that would be absolutely brilliant, man. As I've just said, it was yesterday when we were hearing some rumors that Liverpool can go and get Caicedo, and today Caicedo is a Liverpool player. Why can't we do that kind of thing? That Manchester United is going to put in a bid for Amrabat, and day after tomorrow Amrabat is a Manchester United player. I do hope that will be the case, man. I do hope. I'm pretty sure we have the funds right now to sign Caicedo, to sign Amrabat, and I think we should do that as soon as possible. Believe me, after the Caicedo signing, Amrabat's look absolutely brilliant, man. If we are going to get a hold of a player like Amrabat for £26 million, that would be fantastic. That would be mind-blowing, in my opinion. I mean, seriously, please let me know your opinion, guys, as well. Please let me know that. Interact with me, and any of you guys who are new to the channel, please do subscribe, man, and help us reach that 150 mark. We are already 143, I guess. So please, if you're new to the channel, we get live every day and talk about Manchester United at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. So if you are interested in that, please do help us reach that 150 subs, and hit the subscribe button, smash the subscribe button, man. Anyway, I will check out the poll for once. There is 28 votes and 93% of you want seats. Yeah, it was quite predictable, I must say that. Liverpool getting Caicedo and McAllister in the same season. This is a long time. Formidable midfield sorted. Let us get Amrabat before the transfer window. Glazers out. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Not even, before the transfer market, man. I think we should do that before we kicks off in that Wolves match, brother. We really need Sofian Amrabat as a replacement of Pastor Fred. Please, Manchester United, no time to waste for now. Many clubs are putting eyes. Absolutely, man. I see, the thing is that I'm pretty sure Amrabat will join Manchester United, man. He is not going to go in, clubs like Atletico Madrid or Juventus. No offense to those clubs, but I do not think that will be the case. He has said publicly that he wants to join Manchester United. He wants to play under Eric Ten Hag. So those things will matter. Those things will matter, man. Absolutely. Pulvar is saying, how am I? I'm absolutely doing fine, brother. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I think United should learn from Liverpool and Chelsea saga for Caicedo and go and take Amrabat quick. Absolutely, man. I think that would be the case, man, and that should be the case. That absolutely should be the case. After that Caicedo saga, that £110 million drama, I am feeling pretty confident about that Amrabat deal, brother. We are going to spend only £26 million for a player like Amrabat. I mean, What not to like about that? What is there to not like about that? That is absolutely a fantastic deal, and I'm pretty sure we will, put that formal bid in this weekend, so we can see a year we go in the coming days, in a couple of days at the very most. I do hope that should be the case. We should not be wasting any more time. As Eric Ten Hag have already mentioned so many times, he needs the players quicker, because then he will get some time to let them get integrated in the current squad, which does matter. No matter how good a player you are signing, they will need some time to get settled in this new style of play, in this new league, in this new country and all that stuff. So yeah, we should let that happen as soon as possible. So I do hope that will be the case, man. Daisy Singh, hello mate, hello brother, thank you for joining, man. How would they buy Amrabat, who is worth 30 million euros and Fred has been sold for mere 8.6 million pounds? That has been bad business for Manchester United. Yeah, man, absolutely. See, if you have missed the earlier session, the last session we had yesterday night at our 11 p.m. show, I have said that, we have seen yesterday that the news were coming out that Amrabat may join Juventus or maybe, Atletico Madrid. I guess Manchester United panicked a bit. I guess, they did that. And that is the main reason we have, seen that Manchester United let go of Fred on that mere amount of money. Because we all knew that Galatasaray was after Fred and they were willing to pay 10 million pounds, man. They were willing to pay 10 million pounds. And we have rejected that and received a 10 million euro offer from Fenerbahce just a couple of, weeks later. So it just shows you that something happened. Something definitely happened, and I guess that was the case, that the news is coming out that Amrabat may join Juventus or Atletico Madrid or maybe Bayern Munich. So there are some huge names, those who are interested in Amrabat, and I guess that is the main reason we will go out and make that deal happen as soon as possible. So I guess we can see, and here we go before that Wolves match kicks off. So please guys, any of you guys are new and enjoying the show, please do hit the subscribe button, man. We need to reach that 150 subs target. So please, help us do that, reach that target. So yeah, man, there has been all the news. We have talked about all the news, I guess. Though, one thing, there has been some, there was an interesting article came out from Samuel Lockhurst from Manchester Evening News. And he has a very, I must say, it is quite an interesting point of view, the way he has seen that Manchester United will be targeting all the players who have 1 year left in contract. We have seen that with Mason Mount. We have already seen that with Mason Mount. So I guess in the coming year, not this transfer market, I am not talking about this transfer market. In the coming transfer market, we potentially can be going out for players like Victor Osimhen and Frimpong. What he is saying, Manchester United is getting sensible each passing day. So yeah, man, it is not market madness. I will say it again. The things we are doing in this summer transfer market, these are not market madness. If it is a madness, it is coming from Eric Ten Hag, brother. It is coming from Eric Ten Hag. Rohit is asking about Jerry, man. Red Devil Jr. is doing very, very well right now. He is sleeping. He has had his lunch and some snacks as well. So he is sleeping right now, brother. He is doing absolutely fine. Caicedo has decided to join Chelsea. Hold that, loser fools. I heard Arthur Melo is still available. Live Liverpool FC. Yeah, man. Liverpool have just snatched Caicedo overnight. Literally overnight, they have made that deal happen. So yeah, brother. What can you say? I just wish our club was that swift when it comes to that summer transfer market. But we are just not that. We are just slowly Manchester United, as you guys have mentioned so many times. So anyway, guys, these were all the news that's been coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And please, if you can, as Rohit had mentioned earlier in the show, that he wasn't able to smash the like button. If it is still the case, that's okay. But if you can, do smash the like button. And any of you guys are new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button and help us reach that 150 subscriber mark, brother. So anyway, I will see you guys tonight. It is, it is a few hours left from the first kickoff of Manchester City and Burnley. I am quite pumped up. I'm quite excited about that. That at last, English Premier League is kicking off. So yeah, man, I'm pretty sure you guys are pumped up as well. And we will be covering, we will be doing a watch along from that Manchester United versus Wolves match. So please, guys, do join me on that particular sessions as well. And I will get live at 11 p.m. tonight. So until then, goodbye and take care, guys. And absolutely kudos to you guys for joining the chat. We'll see you tonight, brother. Rohit is saying, bro, I love Sheikh Jassim. I'm pretty sure it is coming. Yeah, man, I knew that. I love Sheikh Jassim. Okay, brother, we all love Sheikh Jassim. Hope you buys the club. And you know what? I'll see you guys in the in the night show, 11 p.m. show. Hope you guys will be able to join me and we will talk about Manchester United again, brother. So goodbye, take care. We'll see you tonight.